Hi guys, today I'm going to be walking you through how to use Mixitup to create a daily check-in channel point redemption. This is a great way to interact with your community and get them to drop into your stream. It can also act as a way to do a daily mental health check or just to keep track of how often your viewers are able to catch your streams. Let's get started. Firstly, we're going to head into Mixitup. And we're going to create a sort of a currency rank inventory thing. And this is just going to act as our unique counter for the how many times people check in. So let's just go ahead and call it check-in. It's not going to be the primary, it's not going to be a rank system, and we're actually going to disable the acquire rate. So basically there is no way for people to acquire this apart from the command we're about to write, giving them this. So we'll go ahead and save that. It's going to ask if we want some automatic commands created. We actually don't necessarily need any of these commands because the command we write, or the channel point redemption that we write, is going to be the one that adds in the amount, so we actually don't need to have those created. Then we're going to go across to the Twitch channel points, and we're going to create a new channel point reward, and we're going to call that we'll call it daily check-in. So create that. So that's now created it here, and this is also will have created it on Twitch. So I'm just going to find that here. And the first thing that we're going to do with this is we're going to get that currency that we just created, or chicken, and every time someone uses this, it's going to increase their little counter by 1. The next thing we will do is in the chat message, so username has checked in for the day. They've checked in, and we're going to use this consumable counter as a counter, effectively. So they've checked in, and it's going to be user check-in. So it's important to get the formatting right, otherwise it won't work. So this is just the check-in consumable for the user that has run that command, that they've checked in that many times. Now the last thing I will also add in here is I'm actually going to give them some of the regular consumable currency that my bot uses, which for me that's called lunch money. I'm going to give them 5 as a little bit of a reward for checking in, and this consumable can be used for the in-chat gambling and games that are often quite popular on Twitch and other platforms. So it just gives that a bit of an incentive to do the check-in. So we'll save that one there. Now we're going to head over to the Twitch side, and as you can see, it has created the command here, or the channel point redemption I should say, and we're just going to edit it. Now we could, if we wanted to, add a description, change the cost. I'm just going to leave it at the 1 channel point at the moment. We could give it an icon or change its background color there. The one thing that we will do is, because this is a daily check-in, we're just going to set a cooldown and limit, and we're going to set that as the limit redemptions per user per stream to 1. So now when we go to our channel, we will see that it has created that daily check-in. Obviously we can't use it whilst we're not streaming, but I can actually use the bot to test it. So I'll do that now. So you can see it's checked me in. If I run that a couple more times, you'll see that the counter increases, and I can actually tell it that a different account is going to check in now. And so now test user account is checked in for the day, and they've got their own counter, so they've only checked in once. And that's the advantage of using that currency to keep track of the counter uniquely for each person. Now, in addition to this, we can, if I go back to mix it up, we can have it where there's an early bird one, which is a very similar technique. So this one is just for, say, the first 5 people into stream or something, and it acts as a bit extra enticement for them to come into stream. And that's just simply, you'll give a message saying that, early bird gets the worm, that person has earned 10 extra lunch money for being here early, and then the command to give them that lunch money. If we head over to the Twitch side, we go and open up the early bird one. I've just got a little bit of a description there saying that you earn 10 lunch money for being one of the first in stream. Again, I've just left the cost at 1 for now. No icon at the moment, but you can put icons, you can put the background color, all that sort of stuff. And the only difference is that we're going to limit these redemptions per stream to 5 times per stream. And we should also limit that to 1 person per user per stream. So the same person can't redeem it 5 times. So each person can only redeem it once, and overall only 5 per stream. Click save that. And then again, if we go and test that command, the bird's worm has earned 10 in lunch money for being here early. And that's all there is to it. So that's 2 very similar but unique ways to get your community into chat early on, get them to check in with you, see how they're going, and just get them, I guess, involved in the conversation early on in your stream. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of this content, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It would really help me a ton. Class dismissed.